Manchester United have lifted the Snapdragon Cup after a comeback win over Atlético Madrid. Moroccan football is mourning the heartbreaking loss of one of its young stars, and José Mourinho's second spell at Real Madrid has officially begun with an entertaining draw. And this is your daily football news. Manchester United win Snapdragon Cup. Manchester United continued their impressive preseason form by coming from behind to beat Atlético Madrid 2-1 and lift the Snapdragon Cup. The Red Devils fell behind early after Otis opened the scoring for Atlético. However, United quickly took control of the match and created a string of chances. Summer signing Bryan Mbeumo proved to be the hero, scoring twice. His first goal came from the penalty spot after Stacey was brought down in the box, while his second arrived after capitalizing on a mistake forced by Jack Fletcher's pressing. Lamine Camara and Andre Santos impressed with energetic performances in midfield, while Leny Yoro produced a composed display in defense against Ademola Lookman. The biggest talking point, however, was the senior debut of 15-year-old JJ Gabriel, who played with remarkable confidence during the closing stages. The victory continues Manchester United's strong preparations for the new season and gives Michael Carrick plenty of reasons to be optimistic. Moroccan women's star dies in tragic accident. Moroccan football has been left in mourning following the tragic death of women's footballer Fon Benem El Aziz, who played for Marrakesh Athletic. According to Batola, the young player lost her life while attempting to cross the border into the Spanish city of Ceuta. The heartbreaking news has shocked both supporters and the wider football community across Morocco. Following the tragedy, the Moroccan Professional Footballers Association, together with several football organizations and well-known figures, offered their condolences to Lazij's family, friends, and teammates. Her passing has sparked widespread sadness throughout the country and also highlighted the dangers faced by many people who risk everything in search of a better future abroad. The football community has united in paying tribute to a promising young player whose life was cut tragically short. Mourinho's Real Madrid era begins with draw. José Mourinho's second spell as Real Madrid manager began with an entertaining 2-2 draw against Fiorentina in Austria. Real made the perfect start when Endrick opened the scoring in the 12th minute after rounding former Manchester United goalkeeper David De Gea before calmly finishing. The Spanish Giants doubled their advantage soon after through youngster Alexis Syria, who finished off a move created by Eduardo Camavinga. Fiorentina refused to give up. Goals from Roberto Piccoli and Moin brought the Italian side back into the match and denied Mourinho a winning start to his second reign. New signing Denzel Dumfries played 75 minutes, while Carlos SP made his debut following his recent move to Real Madrid and almost marked the occasion with a late-headed goal. Though victory slipped away, Real Madrid showed plenty of encouraging signs in Mourinho's first game back in charge, giving supporters reasons to be optimistic ahead of the new campaign. Mitoma cleared after Tokyo car accident. Haru Mitoma will face no legal action after prosecutors decided not to press charges following his car accident in Tokyo earlier this month. The Brighton winger had been investigated after allegedly running a red light and colliding with a female cyclist who was taken to hospital following the incident. However, after reviewing the evidence, Tokyo prosecutors concluded that both parties had failed to obey traffic signals, meaning no criminal charges would be filed. Mitoma and his representatives have since issued a public apology and pledged to cooperate fully with the authorities while accepting responsibility for the incident. The 29-year-old is now focusing on recovering from a hamstring injury as he prepares for the new Premier League season with Brighton, bringing an end to the legal uncertainty surrounding the accident. Zerbi gives Richarlison update. Tottenham head coach Roberto De Zerbi has addressed the future of Richarlison, listing the Brazilian striker has not yet made a final decision about his next step. Speaking after Spurs' victory over Chelsea, De Zerbi admitted Richarlison remains uncertain about whether to stay in North London or seek a new challenge elsewhere. The Italian manager praised the forward's professionalism and commitment. Richarlison scored 12 goals last season and once again proved his value by netting the dramatic late winner against Chelsea in Australia. Meanwhile, highly rated youngster Archie Gray was handed the captain's armband during the preseason tour, underlining Tottenham's long-term faith in the teenage midfielder as one of the club's future leaders. Mudryk cleared to play again. Real Madrid head coach Xabi Alonso has received a huge boost after Mykhailo Mudryk was officially cleared to return to football. The Ukrainian winger had originally faced a 4-year suspension over a doping allegation, but the Court of Arbitration for Sport overturned the punishment following a successful appeal. Alonso has long admired Mudryk's explosive pace, technical ability, and one-on-one skills, dating back to the player's performances for Shakhtar Donetsk. While delighted by the decision, the Real Madrid manager admitted the winger will need time to regain full fitness and sharpness after such a lengthy spell away from competitive action. Mudryk has now rejoined the squad during the club's preseason tour in Hong Kong, where he will begin rebuilding his match fitness ahead of what both he and the coaching staff hope will be a fresh start. Neymar faces busy schedule. Neymar is preparing for a hectic few days as he balances charity commitments with his responsibilities at Santos. According to Brazilian media, the 34-year-old will attend a charity event organized by his own foundation on the evening of August 3rd. Immediately after the event, Neymar is expected to travel and rejoin the Santos squad ahead of their Brazilian Cup round of 16 second leg clash against Remo. The demanding schedule highlights Neymar's commitment both on and off the pitch, while continuing his charitable work. The Brazilian superstar remains fully focused on helping Santos progress in one of their biggest matches of the season. The Porters are hopeful Neymar's return to the squad will provide the spark Santos need as they chase a place in the next round of the competition. UEFA continues attack on Infantino. UEFA has welcomed FIFA's decision to abandon its controversial World Cup commercial plan, but has continued its criticism of FIFA President Gianni Infantino. European football's governing body claims Infantino has seriously damaged trust through what it describes as secretive negotiations and a lack of transparency surrounding the proposal. According to UEFA, the decision to withdraw the project only came after growing pressure from member associations and the threat of widespread opposition. The organization insists that simply canceling the plan is not enough. UEFA says it will continue working with national associations to strengthen football's governance and ensure FIFA's future decisions are made openly and in the interests of the global game rather than private commercial ambitions. Forlan appointed Uruguay manager. The Uruguayan Football Association has officially appointed Diego Forlan as the new head coach of the national team. The former Manchester United, Villarreal, and Atlético Madrid striker replaces Marcelo Bielsa, who stepped down after Uruguay failed to meet expectations at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Though Forlan enjoyed one of the greatest playing careers in Uruguayan history, his coaching experience remains limited. Before taking charge of the national team, he worked with club Atlético Atenas, a side competing in Uruguay's second division. Despite his lack of experience at the highest level, the federation believes Forlan's leadership, knowledge of the game, and connection with Uruguayan football can help guide the national team into a new era. His first challenge will be preparing Uruguay for the upcoming international fixtures as the country looks to rebuild after a disappointing World Cup campaign. And that wraps up your football breaking news for the past 24 hours. All the most exciting updates from the football world will be continuously updated on Offside News. Make sure hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.